in fine health? So let me share the screen where we left. I will continue with what I was taking up, means probability unit. The screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Venn diagram and tree diagram, yes.
No, sir.
And this basic relationship, I
Yes,
think.
sir.
Okay, so basic relationship we have discussed that, and which you should note down also because we will be using this while solving numerical examples. Probability of some event and probability of its complement. What we denote as if A is the event, then A suffix C or A bar, A prime. All symbols are used for this. Means which is not A. Anything which is not A is or A complement or AC, whatever you call. So total probability, because as we know the sum is to be 1, so therefore it is 1 like this. And the second one is probability of, now we are talking about two events A and B. So this symbol which is union, inverted U shape, this is A union B, and its expression when you expand it is probability of A plus probability of B minus this third component on this right side is probability of joint occurrence of A and B. So this inverted U type symbol, which is called intersection, is used to denote that A and B are occurring together. So in probability, when we say A or B, then we use this one, second one. And when we say A and B, then we multiply. So what is the probability, joint probability or joint occurrence of A and B? Then it will be probability of A multiplied by probability of B. Any question in these three relationships? It's clear?
Sir, will you please tell what does this C denote in first relationship?
Complement. A complement means anything which is not A is included in A complement. तो या तो A हो A और A के अलावा जितनी भी चीजें, टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी 1 होगी, क्योंकि किसी भी एक एक्सपेरिमेंट में, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू से इफ यू टॉस ए कॉइन, अगेन दैट सिंपल एग्जांपल, and you are interested in probability of head, so PH plus PH complement, what is that? Tail, because these are the only two probable outcomes of tossing a coin. So probability of H and probability of not H, you can say that sum will be 1.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So can this also applicable if two coins are tossed in that scenario also?
So
If
it
there is a
depends
case.
how do you interpret and how is that problem given, because this is basically for one experiment. If there is a sequence of experiments or trials, so the situation may be different. So basically these equations are for a single trial or one single experiment. Now, for example, so this was basic relationship that we'll be using throughout the numerical example. Now this is graphical representation of how events A and B may occur. So if you look at this, there are this rectangular block is called the universe, and within that there are two events. One is A marked by this circle, another is B marked by this circle. So if you look at this, there are three numbers given. 8 is what? Say if we say A is MBA and B is, for example, the second group. Okay, because as we have divided this 120 into two groups, MBA of 60, and then there is section B, which is MBA IB, MBA Islamic, and MBA Health Administration, Hospital Administration. So A is section A and B is section B. So here you can read like this, that there are 10 students in section A, out of which 2 are common. Although, I mean, in our case, they may not be common, but 2 are common to A and B both. 8 is only A. Section A are 8 students. Then it will be 10 because 2 are common to A and B only. But if we say B without word only, then 4 plus 2, 6. And 6 is the outside. Means 6 are the students which are neither in A nor in B, but that is a part of the universe. So this is how event diagram is represented, and some things are guilty of AFL and whatever was this example, because this I have taken from here. You can see basketball and other events. So, but the point which you should understand is that event diagram is used to represent the outcomes or events. We have defined that sometimes event and outcomes are used interchangeably, but if you want to be specific, then outcome is for single one and event is a combination of outcomes as a result of number of trials and number of experiments. So Venn diagram is used to represent probabilities of different events A, B, C, whatever, as a result of a single trial. Whereas this tree diagram is used to represent the probabilities and the outcomes and their probabilities when we have a series of trials or series of experiments. What does it mean? That now it is shown for 2 trials. You can see once just a red part, the leftmost this branch you can see, which is in red. So this is the result of a single toss of a fair coin, where the 2 possibilities are head and tail. This is the probability associated with this outcome. So head, the probability is 50% and tail probability is 50%. Now if we toss if we toss it second time, then the outcomes will branch out like this. Whether it was head or tail, this time head and tail is independent of whether it was head or tail in the previous toss. In the second toss, which is shown in blue, so say for example it was head in the previous trial. Now again we have 2 probabilities of either getting head or tail, and if it was tail, again we have 2 probabilities, probabilities half. Now, so as a result of two tosses of a fair coin, the event or the outcomes may be either there are two heads, or one head then tail, or first tail then head, or both tails. And look at the probabilities, because now this is head and head, so therefore we are multiplying. Probability of first head is half, probability of second head is half. So if you read it, it will be like this. What is the having heads in both trials, or both head and head, H and H. So it will be half into half, that will be 1/4. What is the probability of head and one tail? Head followed by tail is this, tail followed by head is this. And what is the probability of both tails? 4. Now if you add, now if the experiment is that you are tossing a coin twice, what are the outcomes? You will say 4 outcomes: head head, head tail, tail head, and tail tail. And what is the probability associated with each outcome? Half, half, half. Sorry, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. And as we know that probability, the sum of all probabilities must be 1. 0.24 plus 0.24 plus 0.24 and plus 0.24 is 1. And if you remember, if you want to find out using classical method where probability of A was small a divided by A plus B, where A was favorable outcomes, this one, A was number of favorable outcomes and B was unfavorable outcomes, and here H. Now if your experiment is this, that you are tossing a coin twice and you want to heads H and H, so how many outcomes are in H? Please answer. There is only one outcome which is favorable to H and H. And how many then unfavorable? 3. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So वापिस आइए इस पे अब. तो probability of 2 favorable outcome is 1, सिर्फ ये वाला, ये 3 unfavorable है, so therefore 1 divided by 1 plus 3. ठीक है. तो what is the probability of having 2 heads? 0.25. 1 by 4. So this is how you can understand the classical method. And if you want to know probability of one head, how many outcomes are favorable to this event? One head and one tail.
Two.
Not
Two.
sequence.
2 outcomes.
2, right. So small a is 2 and small b is also 2. So therefore it will be 2 by 4. Again, how much it will be 2 by 4 is?
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
1 by 2. So from here you can see 1 by 2, because this, so either this occurs that, or this occurs, tail or head. So both will mean one head and one tail. So we are saying that PHT or PTH, and we are using the word or, and or means we add. So therefore 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, so that will be 0.5. So that was just an explanation. How do we, I mean, you can understand these different approaches for probability calculations. Now we come to statistically independent and dependent events. Can see this?
Yes, sir.
There are three types of probabilities. One is called marginal. When we are talking about a single event or single outcome A, then it will be called marginal probability. About joint occurrence of taking example of two for convenience or for to understand are taking just two events. So joint probability means we are interested in finding out the probability of joint occurrence and B, and conditional probability means that out of two A and B, one event has occurred and we are interested in finding out what is the probability of the second event if the first one A or B whatever has occurred. So that is called conditional, because we are imposing one condition, that what the probability of B if A has occurred. Like this means what is the so that was about what is joint, is conditional. Now there are two types of statistical situations which may occur when A and B are independent events or when A and B are dependent events. अब आप मुझे बताइए, जैसे मैंने अभी कहा कि तो व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी कि उसके फाइनल एग्जाम में भी 80% मार्क्स आएंगे. So what do you think? Are these two things necessarily dependent?
No, sir. Independent.
Independent. Okay. So they are statistically independent. Now you look at these two columns. First column is for independent. If A and B are independent events, then marginal probability of A is the simple probability whatever in the information given, then we can calculate. So same is the case on the right side of this page, which is for dependent demand items. Dependents. And so left column, which is for independent, and we are independent, then we can find out simply joint occurrence by multiplying the two probabilities, probability of A and the conditional probability in case of when A and B are independent. And this is how we read, and we probability of B, this is vertical slash, it's not divided by, this is vertical slash, probability of B given that A has. So since A and B are independent events, therefore, so whatever is this, right hand side is simply probability of B. But on the right side of this page, when you see which is for dependent events, so P is same, no problem, but you just see the change in joint and conditional probability when A and B are dependent events. Means the occurrence of the probability of occurrence of A depends on B, or probability of B depends on the occurrence of A. So that influences the occurrence of B या other way around. अभी हम आगे इसको न्यूमेरिकल से देखेंगे, तो इन फॉर्मूले को भी लिख लीजिए के लिए और डिपेंडेंट के लिए, दोनों के लिए. राइट हैंड साइड इज फॉर व्हेन ए एंड बी आर डिपेंडेंट, एंड स्टैटिस्टिकली डिपेंडेंट और स्टैटिस्टिकली इंडिपेंडेंट.
Sir, can you please explain conditional for dependent events?
ये probability of B when A has occurred is given by the joint occurrence of A and B divided by probability of A. So for the time being, you write it down, then we come numerical part, it will be more clear to you. Because we are not, we are skipping the derivation part, therefore, why it is like this, so that I am not answering. But this, and this is also known as Bayes theorem, the last one. This is a simple version of Bayes theorem. We will come to that later on.
Okay.
So should I move to the next one? Have you copied this? Yeah. Now,
Yes, sir.
let me explain before we move to the numerical example, that there was one thing which you have learned as mutually exclusive events. So mutually exclusive events and statistically different things. जैसे अगर हम एक ट्रायल करेंगे, एक बार टॉस करें, तो हेड एंड टेल सेड टू बी म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव, क्योंकि या तो एच आएगा या टी आएगा. लेकिन अगर हम दो टॉसेस की बात करें, वन आफ्टर अनदर, तो यहाँ जो हेड और टेल है, ये जो ट्रायल्स है वो स्टैटिस्टिकली इंडिपेंडेंट होंगे, उसको म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव नहीं कहेंगे. म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव हम कहते हैं जब एक सिंगल ट्रायल की बात कर रहे हो और उन दो इवेंट्स को हम कह रहे हो कि वो एक साथ नहीं अकर कर सकते, तब उसको म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव कहेंगे. और स्टैटिस्टिकली इंडिपेंडेंट जब कहेंगे जब एक से ज्यादा ट्रायल की बात हो रही हो, जैसे हमने यहाँ देखा, ये सेकंड वाला हेड पिछले वाले टॉस से इंडिपेंडेंट है. पिछले टॉस में या हेड आया हो या टेल आया हो, सेकंड टॉस में हेड और टेल का आना इज नॉट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय वेदर इट वाज हेड और टेल इन द प्रीवियस टॉस. इज दैट क्लियर? तो यहाँ ये जो दो हैं, या probability of second head is independent of whether it was head or tail. यहाँ म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव नहीं होगा. म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव यहाँ कहेंगे हम, ये हेड और टेल आपस में म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव है, लेकिन यहाँ और यहाँ जो होगा वो स्टैटिस्टिकली इंडिपेंडेंट कहलाएगा. जैसे हमारा एक ये न्यूमेरिकल है, a bag contains 4 black balls, 6 total balls. 2 balls are drawn at random, one after the other. What is the probability that both are white? अब इसमें दो सिचुएशन दी हुई है. पहली सिचुएशन विद रिप्लेसमेंट, सेकेंड सिचुएशन विदाउट रिप्लेसमेंट. मतलब ये कि एक बार आपने एक बॉल ड्रॉ की, वो या तो व्हाइट थी या ब्लैक थी, उसको वापस उस बैग में आपने डाल दिया, मीन्स विद रिप्लेसमेंट. नाउ सेकंड टाइम यू ड्रॉ, so it will be again either white or black. Now the question is, what is the probability that both are white? Now can anyone explain and what are these two different situations and how should we proceed? What should be the approach? इसको दो अलग अलग केसेस में क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों सिचुएशन में?
So one is dependent, other is independent.
थोड़ा अटेम्प्ट करें, ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द आंसर। आपके पास फॉर्मूले भी हैं और मिसाल कीजिए। तो व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट बोथ आर वाइट? अब हम पहला केस लेंगे विद रिप्लेसमेंट, यानी कि हमको जैसे ये क्वेश्चन हुआ कि व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी बोथ आर हेड, ऐसे समझे इसको, या बोथ आर टेल। विद रिप्लेसमेंट तो ये चीज बिल्कुल इस तरह की हुई कि पहली बॉल वाइट थी या रेड थी। देखिए अगर इसका आप ट्री डायग्राम बनाएंगे तो उसको भी कोशिश कीजिएगा कि दिस इज द फर्स्ट ड्रॉ, फर्स्ट टॉस कीजिएगा, दिस इज द फर्स्ट ड्रॉ एंड देन इट विल बी सेकंड। तो फर्स्ट में व्हाट आर द पॉसिबिलिटीज, व्हाट आर द टू आउटकम्स पॉसिबल? When you draw a ball out of this bag which contains 6 balls, 2 white and 4 black, तो यहाँ कितना कैसे बनेगा ये फर्स्ट ब्रांच ऑफ दिस ट्री? ये रेड वाला कैसे बनेगा?
सब ब्लैक और
First
व्हाइट
toss की-
करके आ जाएगा।
राइट, इट विल बी white एंड ब्लैक। व्हाइट की प्रोबेबिलिटी यहाँ कितना है?
1/3।
1/3.
1/3.
और यू कैन से 2/,
2/6.
6.
so originally it is 2/6 which reduces to 1/3. What about then black?
2/3।
2/3.
2/3 means 4/6 है ना originally the 4/6 तो ये तो इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी हो गई। अब जब हम करेंगे तो इफ वी हैव रिप्लेस्ड, जो भी बॉल आई थी, व्हाइट आई थी, ब्लैक आई थी, वापस उसको बैग में रख दिया, तो इफ यू हैव रिप्लेस्ड इट, इट इज द सिचुएशन अगेन